Okay, today we're tying a lightning bug. If you like flashy nymphs, go ahead and give this video a like and let us know in the comments what your favorite flashy nymph to fish is. And we're going to get started here with this lightning bug. It's going to start off with a foaling mill. This is a 5085, size 14. It's your standard 2 extra long hook with a 2.8 millimeter slotted tungsten bead, tactical fly fisher in silver, and we're going to have some 70, there you go, 70 denier thread in white. So we're just going to get this thread started here. This fly is another fly that if I can tie it, you can tie it. So get the material, tie a bunch up. And you'll notice that, yes, this is a slotted tungsten bead. It's typically more for jig hooks. I tied a bunch of jig hooks and thought I had a bunch of countersunk beads. I didn't have that many, so I started tying with these, and I really like how they work. I don't necessarily see a reason to buy countersunk beads anymore. These work just fine. So I like to have a tail that's maybe 1/2 to 3/4 hook shank, something like that. And I only have maybe 4 fibers there. Don't need a whole bunch of fibers for the tail. Keep this body thin, keep it flat. We're going to tie in. Here's again. You can work with what you got. What if I could, I wouldn't use this. This is just there. This is just some silver flashaboo. I would rather have some silver tinsel that's maybe like size large, something more like this tinsel, or this is some pearlescent tinsel in size large. I think it wraps quicker and easier. For the rib on this, it's just some small silver wire. Could have tied this in first. Before that flashaboo. I'll just put this over here on the other side so I can counter wrap. With this flashaboo, definitely like a counter wrap. I'm just going to make sure we don't have any kind of reverse taper to this body. Definitely don't want to reverse taper. A little bit of taper is fine though. And then I'm going to get this bead where I want it. That's the only thing. These beads with the countersunk, you do kind of just have to a couple thread wraps to get it sitting how you like it. There you go. That a little level for you. Now I'm just going to take this Flashaboo. Just being careful that it doesn't mess with my tails. And that I have touching turns. Don't want to see the white thread. Just want a pure silver body. This fly is going to be very flashy. And this is where like a large size silver tinsel, you know, it might be best to have like a large and a medium. The large would be good for, I don't know, size 18 and up. If you're going 18 and lower, the medium would probably be sufficient. You'll notice that with taking your time though and getting touching wraps, even this Flashaboo will get the job done. Okay, that's probably good enough. Grab that. Trim that out. Now we're ready to rib this fly. We'll counter wrap. We put this wire on the opposite side. You can see there our tails are looking really nice. So now I just come under and over. And while it's hard to see with all this silver, a small wire, I think, lets you put wire wraps a lot closer together. I think that gives a little bit more segmentation. I think that's a good thing. Get a couple good tight wraps on there. Hold that down, helicopter this out. Another couple good wraps there. And now we're ready for our Wingcase. And this Wingcase is going to be, shocker, it's more flash. So we're going to use some large Opalescent. We're just going to get it comes on that spool, so the curved side, or how it wants to curve, have that going facing downward so it curves away instead of up into my way. Get that situated right on top. That looks really good. And then bring that back. You know, you're about a third of the way down the hook at that point. It's going to leave us room to tie in our thorax. So our thorax is going to be a couple strands of Peacock Herl. I don't want this thorax to be super big and bushy. So I'm just going to go with a couple. But it's going to be a prominent part of this fly because the green, the natural, it's definitely going to stand out from the rest of everything. There's no way around it. Tie that back to the back there. I like to just leave my thread there, and that helps keep the herls together. They don't kind of run away from each other. It's really easy for them to, I think, for them to just kind of get away. Those up to the front. Nice tight turns. Trim those out. Here's where get that wing case attached. Couple tight turns. And now our legs. The legs are gonna be like, I like about three, try to get them here, 3 pheasant tail fibers. Get about 3 of them, have them lined up, have the tips lined up. Get those to come back about 3/4 of the body. And when you're on your side of the hook, it wants to kind of pull them up. So start a little lower than you're thinking you'd want them. The other side of the hook, your thread tension, let's do the opposite. It wants to pull them down further. It's okay to start a little bit higher. And we're just going to try to match it's okay to have a couple loose wraps where you want them. And you can tighten those down and trim everything out. Trim those. Those. Oh, trim this in case last. Now you're ready for a 3 or 4 turn whip finish. Put a little super glue or UV resin on there if you'd like. That is a lightning bug. A really flashy little nymph that if other flashy flies maybe aren't working or they're seeing too many of them, this one they probably haven't seen in a while. So if you like really flashy nymphs, give this video a like. Let us know which ones are your favorite. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.